Before I begin, I just want to apologize for this gameplay. I have taken a lot of videos for, this video. Therefore, my storage would not handle fresh gameplay. So unfortunately, this will just have to do. I know I've used this gameplay for about 2 or 3 videos, but just hang in there, please. I really don't want to I really don't want to cover this, but I have to. Jame Charles has apologized for recent offense of, comment on kids' video type of behavior. You know, Bone and Onion Man, I guess. Yeah, so we're gonna watch it bit by bit, break it down, and give my thoughts. So, let's jump into it.
Hello everyone, Jame Charles here, and today I'm going to be making a very important video about a very important...
Look, I'm sorry. I know I'm not even 10 seconds in, but what the duck is that hair? James, I think you got a bird nest or two inside in your hair. Did you try to pull a Gorilla Glue, but make it seem like something that actually should be a trend, or... Anyways, let's continue.
You guys know about 2 years ago now, I was involved with a very public online scandal in which some fellow YouTubers made some very serious accusations against me, and within the past couple of weeks, similar accusations are being made again, and I think it's very important that I get on camera and talk to you guys honestly about what is going on. When this first happened 2 years ago, I uploaded a video to my channel called No More Lies, and that video was a very planned video. It focused on receipts and screenshots and defending myself in the situation, but I want you guys to know that this video that I'm going to be making today is going to be nothing like...
Sorry, during recording I had to leave, so I'll be a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but we can deal with it. Anyways, good, a bit of maturity. Maybe Jeffree Star should take some notes. Oh wait, he did this before? Oh yeah, the one time he did it in a bathroom with Ronald McDonald looking hair. Is this video going to be any better? Kinda? Oh well. Let's get into the next bit.
This is not exactly planned. I don't have a script. I will let you guys know that I do have just some notes in front of me of points that I want to make because this is a very, very serious topic. But today's video is going to be from the heart, and I'm going to focus on what happened, the conclusions that I've come to, and most importantly, holding myself accountable for.
Alright. This still seems like he's trying to copy Jeffree Star. By the way, did he just, grab random junk and turn them into earrings? One ear, a lock that you would, I don't know, use for a diary, and on the other, a key and a paper clip. Also, the amount of funny faces he pulls is unbelievable. Just pause at any moment and you'll undoubtedly come across a funny face. Anyways, let's continue.
First, I need to say sorry. I owe a massive apology to anybody that I've hurt or anybody that I've made uncomfortable with my actions. And I also want to say I'm sorry to my friends, family, and fans that have to watch another one of these videos because you shouldn't have to, and this is really, really embarrassing. When this all started online a few weeks ago, it sparked a large conversation and many people have shared their thoughts and opinions, and I want to take some time to address literally everything in today's video. But before doing that, I want to make it really, really clear that I fully understand my actions and how they are wrong. There's no excuse for them, and I don't plan on making any in this video either, and I hope that you will choose to watch it all the way through.
Cookie cutter bullshit. Considering what happens later in the video, this is bullshit. Also, this wasn't one of the, sorry for saying the N-word or saying the R-word. I just want to clarify, I'm not actually going to get upset if you say the R-word, but I personally I would personally rather not say it. Anyways, this isn't one of those oopsie moments. He had sexual conversations with 6 children. 6 children. This is unredeemable. Anyways, let's continue.
I also just want to make a quick note as well that I'm filming this on the night of March 31st. It is currently 12:54 in the morning. I'm alone here in the studio, and I know that when I upload this tomorrow, it is going to be April Fool's Day, which is awful timing because this video and this topic is not a joke in any way, shape, or form. And I don't want anybody to think that it is, but I also don't want to wait any longer to speak about this. I want you guys to know that this is very, very important to me, and I'm taking this very, very seriously. The last thing that I want to say before I just get into it is that I think it's important that I provide a trigger warning for this video. There's going to be topics and things talked about that are very, very sensitive to some people, and I don't want anybody to have to listen to those if they don't want to. So I'm just letting you know right now. But with all that said, I think it's time that we talk. In case
Sorry to cut you off there, James, but I do appreciate that you put a trigger warning when you needed to. Anyways, let's continue.
anybody isn't aware of what's going on, within the past couple of weeks, 2 different people, both under the age of 18, have recently come forward saying that they had inappropriate messages with me on social media. One of them being from last year and one of them being from more recent. In both of these cases, I added these people on Snapchat, asked how old they were right away, was told that they were 18, believed them, engaged in a flirty conversation, and then later on found out that they were actually 16. Upon finding out, I was immediately embarrassed and blocked both people. Later on, when I saw them making videos about it and those videos going viral, my immediate reaction, completely honestly, was to be really, really upset. I wanted to get on camera and film another No More Lies video where I gather all my receipts and all my screenshots and try to tell my side of the story and then just move on from the situation. And now, looking back, that was so stupid because as I did more research on these topics and self-reflected, I realized that the receipts and the screenshots and the specific details of the interaction really don't matter because I fucked up. And I needed to take accountability for my actions and most importantly, apologize to the people that were affected by them.
Bro, this happened 6 times. Don't you think you'd learn after the first one? Heck, I think it shouldn't even happen at all, let alone 6 times. Maybe you should have been responsible when it happened, you actual moron. Anyways, let's continue.
In both of these situations, doing research into these people's public social media profiles would have revealed their true ages, and therefore these conversations would have never happened in the first place, but I didn't do the research, and that is what is so embarrassing. As an adult, it is my job and my responsibility to verify who I'm talking to, and therefore there is no one to blame for this other than myself. To the guys involved with this situation, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I added you, I'm sorry that I flirted with you, and I'm really sorry if I ever made you uncomfortable. It is completely unacceptable. I was being reckless, and after looking back and finally realizing that this was my own fault, I started doing a lot of thinking and reflecting to really try and figure out why I was actually allowing myself to be so reckless in the first place. In all other areas of my life, my friends, my business, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things, and I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. Why were they not working? Why was this area of me so different? And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate.
Desperation is not an excuse for being a map having an abusive relationship, in heavy air quotes, with 6 teenage boys. Oh, also, before you say, oh, Mills, they're in the wrong for lying. No, that's a load of shit. Their ages were pretty easy to find. And plus, James is an adult. He should act like one. So, mate, don't say you're on top of things about your business. You supported a rifle to the woman who built you up. Your biggest competitor might have ties to your merch, etc. Anyways, let's continue.
I do understand that with these videos coming to light, it's really starting to, not even starting, it's really looking period. Like, I'm actively searching for younger people to be in a relationship with, and I just want to say firsthand that that is absolutely not the case. My hope has always been to be in a relationship with somebody around my age or older that I can relate to and that can make me laugh.
Then why was there 6 children? Seriously though, like, I am sorry, but, like, not even one. Like, not even just one kid. And that's already horrific. 6. 6. Why don't you start going, oh, I did wrong, I'm sorry, and start going, right, fuck, I broke the law. Yeah, because this isn't oopsie daisies, I said so offensive. You broke the actual law, mate. Anyways, let's continue.
Unfortunately, I've not been able to find that person yet, but the idea of actually being in a relationship became so important to me that I was willing to trust too quickly, miss out on red flags, and most importantly, not take the precautionary measures that really anybody, but especially somebody with a public platform, should be taking before talking to anybody. And there's no excuse for that. When I've watched videos in the past of people talking about serious topics, such as this one, it's always really bothered me when people would talk about conclusions or changes that they're going to make without actually talking about how they got there in the first place. So I think it's really important that I do that in this video. I just honestly think that I owe it to you guys to kind of walk you through the reflection that I've been doing, so you know that I'm taking this seriously, how I came to terms with my desperation, and how it led me here. In 2019, my dating life became even more public than it already was when I was called out and labeled as a predator. You guys, I feel like at this point, all know the story, so I don't want to go back into details, but pretty much I had to get on camera and prove that I was being lied to. I had all the receipts to back it up, but at the time I also recognized that I definitely needed to change the way I was going about dating because clearly something was not working. And in that video, I made a vow and a promise to myself and to you guys as the audience that I would be way more careful moving forward. And that promise was not one that I kept. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Yeah, we can both agree that did not age well, James, did it?
At the time that I posted No More Lies, I really thought that like the only issue was kind of like the straight guys and being lied to. But I now realize that it was obviously a much deeper problem, and I really wish that at that time I had spent the time to sit down, look at myself in the mirror, and try to get to the root of the problem and understand why I was actually allowing myself to get into these situations instead of just brushing it off and saying like it's the straight guys and it's the lie. But like I said, I didn't, and as time progressed, my desire for a relationship never really went away, and I slowly started ignoring red flags again, and also ignoring my friends and the important people around me that warned me that I was going to get hurt. And to them, I also feel like I really owe an apology because I should have listened, and I feel like if I did, we probably wouldn't be here today. Looking back now and just trying to do my best to piece this all together in my head, I think that my lack of experience when it came to dating growing up, and then all of a sudden having a lot of attention from different types of men, some for good reasons and some for bad reasons, really affected me in ways that I didn't quite understand. I honestly just thought that I had really, really bad luck and that I was being taken advantage of when that wasn't the case at all. And I had the mentality that I could reach out to literally anybody and use my Explore page and For You page as a dating app, and eventually I would just happen to find the right person, but that...
Bro, Twitter was made for a reason. You are in your 20s and you managed to be this stupid, you actual simpleton.
Not how dating works, literally at all. It's gross, it's weird, and it's desperation. I just really thought it was important to share my thought process and the conversations that I've been having with myself. And
I'm seeing things in a whole new light. Maybe murderers are just trying to cure overpopulation. Wow, James, you have a revolutionary mind. Anyways, that's all from me. Eat a chicken burger, damn it!